Pepe Escobar. Pepe Escobar, one of our favourite correspondents that we've been... Hello, Pepe. Look at that. Always a lovely smile. Happy New Year, Pepe, from everyone here at RT in Moscow.
Happy New Year.
Always super to see you.
Where is Pepe? Always joins us from a different city.
Yeah,
where are you tonight?
What's
and what
behind
time
you
is it?
there? What's your venue? Where are you, Pepe?
The London Eye.
Oh, that's a boring one compared to some of the locations.
Somewhere there.
I think he is.
Yeah.
We won't ask if you've met Max Kaiser tonight. Pepe, now listen, Kofi Annan couldn't solve it. The odds are stacked against his replacement with Lakhdar Brahimi. We're, of course, talking about all the terrible problems in Syria. Where's it going to go in 2013 now?
Look, it's so sad because it's very sad to say to everybody all over the world that the top geopolitical tragedy of 2013 is going to be the top geopolitical tragedy of 2011, the rape of Syria. I'm going to tell you something, it's very graphic, in fact. A few months ago in Sweden, in April this year in Sweden, Kofi Annan was delivering a lecture, and at the time he was trying to broker some sort of agreement in Syria. In fact, his whole lecture, he was confessing his impotence. So if Kofi Annan himself could not bring down the players to the same table and work out an agreement, especially because the Syrian opposition didn't want it. It's not Lakhdar Brahimi who's going to do what Kofi Annan didn't, you know. So this thing will be going on, and it's becoming like the Lebanese Civil War. It could go on for 15 years instead of just 2. It's horrible.
President Assad says he's staying put, whatever. Our correspondent, Sophie Shevardnadze, spoke to him at length a couple of months ago. I remember her saying on one of our recalls of 2012 that she asked him if he was afraid. He said, no, he's not afraid. It looks like he's going to stay.
Also, just to point out that going into this last year now, well, at least here in Moscow, 2012, almost everyone predicted that he wouldn't make it, and he made it.
It's okay, so judging and bringing in everything we've said, it looks like he is there to stay. With that in mind, is that going to make the fight much harder for the people that don't want him to stay?
The thing is, there are no cracks in the leadership at all. You have one defection every 2 weeks or so that it's sold by Western corporate media, especially as the world is falling down and Assad will be gone tomorrow, and that's the end of the story. It's not. The regime is more or less in place. Nobody can win the civil war. The Assad forces, they control the major cities. So if you topple the regime in Aleppo or in Damascus, then we can start talking about a real revolution.
Pepe,
For the moment, they control the ground.
A final 10 seconds. If we were to hope for some good in 2013, what would you be hoping for in Syria?
Syria, the only possibility would be that the opposition, in a Syrian way, decides not to listen to the Saudis, the Turks, the Qataris, the Americans, the Brits, and the French, and they sit down with the Assad government and they work out a transitional government, or at least a transitional period, leading to free and fair elections. Is this going to happen? Not likely.
Thanks for being with us tonight. As I say, great to see you. Pepe Escobar there. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, Pepe.
Happy New Year to all of you guys.